What's up, cool cats? Welcome to the channel. If you are new, hey y'all, hey, my name is Kitty. Take a moment to check out the channel, check out the different playlists, and like this video, subscribe to the vibe, and ding the notification bell. Leave me a comment at the end of your reading to let me know if this reading resonated with you. So, bringing in the good vibes, feeling very singy, feeling very Mary Jerry in the good spirits of cheer. It doesn't matter like what holiday you celebrate, whether you do, whether you don't, but just everybody else collectively, their emotional ties to the holidays. I mean, like some people stress, but overall, the vibe is hella lifted because people are focused on the joy and the cheer and the rah, rah, rah. And the energy is just boom. It's just booming in a good way. So I have 3 pals for you guys, and I wanted this reading to also be on the vibey, high side. So we're going to look into the good stuff that's coming to you from now up until January 1st. But I still want to keep it open because, the future is always changing, so take this with a grain of salt. Just keep your mind open and your hearts full, okay, as you're reading and listening to this message. So I have 3 pals for you to choose from. Pal number 1, pal number 2, pal number 3. I do apologize for like the quality of the video. 1, I'm recording on my phone. 2, my phone actually fell out of my pocket and cracked. So like my camera is a little choppy on the selfie side, but that's neither here nor there. This reading is still going to be done. So pile number 1. Pile number 2. And pile number 3. And remember to keep in mind what this reading is about. This reading is going to tell you the goodness, the good stuff that's coming to you now to January 1st. So if you chose pile number 1, I'm going to start with you. If you chose any of the other piles, I'll see you there. All right, pile number 1. If you chose this cute gold bracelet, the woman that I dog sit and dog walk for, she gave me these bracelets, and they are so beautiful. Like, they make my skin pop in the best way possible. My lips are so dry. They're really dry. Let me moisturize some things. Give me a second. Gotta moisturize these lips. Okay. They're pretty moisturized. Little moisturization. All right, so let's see the good stuff that's coming to you, pile number 1. So pile number 1, you've been dealing with some like bad juju, feeling like bad woojie woo woo. You know what I mean? Feeling like maybe like people are watching you, or people are wishing bad on you, or people are, it's not really people. Sometimes we can feel like people are against us, but sometimes it's just like situations that are just nagging us down and just pulling us down. So you are coming up out of that. You are coming up out of feeling helpless and feeling tied down and feeling very grungy and grimy. Like, you know what I'm saying? You have a tendency to take on other people's energy or the energy of the environment, and it can get so heavy, or you can get so caught up in your own thoughts, and just everything can get so heavy, and you cannot you can sometimes struggle with how to navigate through those feels. But from now until January 1st, you're really going to be stepping into your power and owning your own inner strength, owning the fact that you've been through so much and already you have accomplished so much. Like, a lot of the times we don't even realize how far we've actually come because we're so stuck on whatever this chaotic moment is that's going on in our mind. We can get so caught up in it. Like, it can be very difficult to be like, yo, I've been through this and this and all those times that I didn't think that it was going to work out, and it's working out. Like, say what? So you were feeling like a target for a long while, and you are about to realize that you are the alchemist. You are about to change some things up in your life, like 180, 360 changes. You're going to be looking into natural healing, or just going back to whatever natural state you were in, like, okay, like before being in a toxic situation, you know, that freeing feeling, that's what you're going to come into. Okay. If you were like, just feeling trapped, you're going to feel like you're flying high. Okay. You're going to feel very, very free. You're going to, and then you're no longer afraid of the past. You're no longer afraid of moving forward. Okay. That's why you're taking these steps. You're like, it's like a very breaking free, like spirals of manifestation. You're focused on your manifestations. You're focused on getting the good stuff in your life. That's what you're focused on. And because that's what you're focused on, that is what's going to be coming to you. All the good stuff. I'm seeing healing. I'm seeing a cleansing, a renewal. Like that's what's coming to you because your focus is no longer on the it's just really like what I'm seeing is like grime and slime. Okay, it's a whole renewal that's happening with you, pal number one. And that's a really good thing. Like your mind is going to be open, new ideas are going to be flourishing to you, new things, new visions, new experiences are going to be coming to you. Like your pal is so special, pal number one, because for a long time you could not see past the blur. You could not see past the trauma. You could not see through the darkness. You know, you were just walking blindly. And it was so not healthy for you. Okay. What did I say? Deep cellular healing. Round of applause, baby, let me get it. What's that song? I don't know. But that song, Round of Applause, let's give you a round of applause, pal number one, because you deserve it. You absolutely deserve it. You're going to get that deep cellular healing. That's what's so important. Some of y'all like quit drugs and quit alcohol and went, yeah, like you did something and left something. Whatever you did, bravo. Brava, because yes, you are going to get some deep cellular healing. Your life is going to improve, okay? Whatever. Oh, yes, yes, yes. Y'all let go of y'all's addictions. I'm so proud of you guys. The hardest thing, you took that step. And from now until January 1st, you're going to be reaping the rewards of this healing. It's going to happen on a cellular level, on a physical, on a mental, on an emotional, on a spiritual level. And some of y'all might be reborn in a certain way, like maybe rebaptized or jumping back into your faith, loosening your grip, no longer trying to control the uncontrollable. I'm really proud of you guys. So from now until January 1st, you're going to be quitting something. You're going to be whatever addiction, you're going to be letting go of addictions. I'm so proud of you guys because I'm seeing that it was horrible. It's like having a bad trip and being stuck on that bad trip. You know what I mean? It's like just being just it was like, look at this. That's what you were living in, just trying to get through that, and then something clicked in you and you are now letting go of that addiction, letting go of whatever you was using as your coping mechanism instead of like handling it appropriately. Yeah, you maybe turn to drugs or alcohol or turn to something that was very harmful for you, and now you have let that go, and you are getting to experience all this new energy, all this new ideas, all this seeing life in a brighter, goosebumps for confirmation, seeing life in a brighter light. Like you're going to have this physical and emotional healing. Like your body and your mind and your soul is really thanking you, pile number one, because this is such a huge change. It was needed, it was necessary. And because you have made this change, you are going to be rewarded for your hard work, for taking this step in the right direction. So be on the lookout for spirit looking out for you, okay? For your spirit team looking out for you. Like, here you go. I'm very proud of you, my baby. So I'm gonna pull some more cards for you, pile number one, and then I will move on to pile number two. But this stuff is coming to you. Wow. Didn't I say you have taken that leap of faith? You should be very proud of yourself, pile number one. You took that leap of faith. You followed your intuition. You did the right thing. You did what was right for you. You're starting to set those intentions. You're starting to really be more intentional with life, and that is the best way to live. So that's what I have for you, pile number one. If that video, if that reading made sense to you, definitely like, comment, and subscribe. And you guys, I'll see you on the next time. Moving on to pile number two. Okay, pile number two. If you chose this beautiful bracelet, let's see what's coming to you from now until January 1st. Knowledge, new information. You guys are really focused on doing your research. You guys are really focusing on your magic. If that's you, if it don't apply, let it fly. But you guys are really stepping into your knowledge, like ancient wisdom, ancient knowledge. That's what you are focused on right now. Ooh, yeah. Some of y'all going back to school. Some of y'all becoming a student or a student of life. But internship. No. Apprenticeship. That's what I'm hearing. Some of y'all are going to be doing something like that. Freak drive. Some of y'all are going back to school. Some of y'all are studying the arts. Some of y'all are studying like ancient knowledge or ancient information. Okay, studying like the school of arts. That's what I'm seeing. Or going back to school, or creating a community, or getting into some type of I don't know, like some club, or community, organization, group. That's what I'm seeing. Okay. Let's see what else is coming to you. Faith in the process. Bring it into form. Release the dark wound and let love live. Beyond the mind, the heart beats. Y'all need to get into meditation. Y'all need to start practicing meditation. I'm really seeing for y'all, some of y'all are into like practicing different forms of magic, or different ways of living. Okay, like trying out different methods of living. Some people are studying, like, for example, Mayan history, Mayan secrets, or secret civilizations, secret societies. Y'all are like into things like that. Something about like exposing corruption. Some of y'all are into stuff like that. Some of you guys are in the process of creating that organization, like getting that community, like starting a school, or starting some type of organization or fundraiser or foundation, or starting something like that. It's very much aligned with what you're doing. That is going to make sense for whoever it needs to make sense for. But really, I'm seeing like you guys have been praying for something. You've been praying. You've been letting go. You've been releasing. You've had this idea come to you for months, for years, for weeks. It's been pestering you, and you've been figuring out how to put it into form, and you've been brainstorming, and you've been getting things in alignment. And I'm seeing from now until January 1st, you guys are really going to be really reshaping your life. Like, y'all are really reshaping your life. I think it's very beautiful. You are learning how to soften and not be so, like, the word stiff is coming to me, but it's like when you are inflexible. Yeah, like you're learning to be more flexible. You're learning to not try and control your destiny, so to speak. You're not trying to control how, for example, you can't control other people. So you're going to stop trying to control other people. You're going to be focused on what you can control and who you can control with. That's numero uno. That's you. You are literally done with trying to convince people, with trying to get people to follow you, to get people on your side, anything like that. You're done. You're focused on your studies. You're focused on getting ahead. You're focused on your craft. You guys definitely need to meditate. The golden children. You guys need to do some inner child work, have some inner child healing. Also, your children, if you have a child or children, they might be gifted in some way that's very much connected to sorcery and magic and ancient hidden knowledge. And maybe you feel like your kid has an old soul, or they've been here before. Or maybe that's you, and you feel like you've been here before. You feel like you're an old soul. You feel like you have all these memories that aren't really from this particular childhood. Like, where the hell did this memory come from? What is that? Like, you are very gifted. And you really need to tap into your inner child, which you can do through meditation. So go through that portal of meditation, and yeah, because you are very like hardcore, and you have these hardcore programmings, and you need to sever the connection between your anger and whatever conflict you have with your inner child. Okay, that's going to make sense to whoever it needs to make sense to. Then we have inner earth. You'll survive this. So yeah, so like I said, you're severing you're severing a connection between the conflict that you associated with your inner child, the pain and the anger that you felt towards your inner child. You are severing that and creating a new peace. You are finding new solutions. You are having new beginnings. This is a whole restart sort of in your life, because you are now living in connection. You are now living in union with you. Okay, because there was like a like two different, it's like grown version of you and child version of you, and you were literally against the child version of you, hating that version of your younger self, despising it, and just severing the connection, and feeling like that younger version of yourself was, complete different, complete, you don't like this version of yourself, so you're just gonna throw it away. But now I'm seeing like a union between yourself, and you are feeling very whole, and you are bringing this new version of yourself into form. You are having all of this new information. There's so much information that's going to be just given to you, shown to you. So what's coming between now and January 1st is a lot of new information, a lot of new ideas that's got specifically to do with your growth and how you can move forward to help yourself and help others around you, and help to elevate and help to bring about solutions and new beginnings. That is a lot, pal number 2. But that is so beautiful. Like, to be able to let go of this trauma, to be able to let go of this dark wound, and just really be at peace, really like internal peace. That's what you're going to be experiencing. Like, and there's so much wisdom and knowledge within you right now, and you're going to have so much more over the course of between now and January 1st. Like, so much new information is going to present itself that's going to bring you new solutions. That's what you've been needing. Like, you've had problem after problem, conflict after conflict. You're about to be presented with solutions, new beginnings. You're going to be feeling very peaceful, very free, and you're going to have a community of support by your side, which is so good. So I'm going to pull some more cards for you, pile number 2. Let's see what we have. like I said in the beginning, like very singy. We got mad, jealous, embarrassed, skeptical, furious, withdrawn, frustrated. Is that you right now? Because you're going to be letting that go. You're going to be letting go of whatever has got you angered. You're going to be letting go of whatever has got you triggered. You're going to really find that balance, pile number 2. And that's what's so beautiful, because to go from being such an angry, bitter, grumpy, frustrated individual to move into a peace and a blissful state, like you're going to be like, wow, what is this feeling? 3 months from now, you're going to literally experience this within 3 months. You have a love affirmation. It says affirmations are life-changing. Consistently repeating them is, consistently repeating them is life-changing. And then this affirmation is, I am thankful for everything working out for me, because guess what, pile number 2, everything is literally working out for you. Everything is literally working out for you. I am the main character in my life. Always remember that. Like, there are so many moments and times where you literally have given your power away and you feel like you are not in control of what's happening to you, and you feel like you are not in control in your own life. You got to remember that you are the main character in your life. You are the author of your life. You are the co-creator. You are the one that's pulling the strings in your own life. And when you give your power to all these people, places, things, situations, and you start to relate to the version of yourself that was weak and that couldn't do anything, like, you are stunting yourself. You are forgetting the power that you actually have when you set those boundaries, the power that you absolutely have when you say no, when you know what I'm saying, when you remember to put yourself first. Speaking of, this says forgive yourself first. Release the need. Release the need to replay a negative situation over and over again in your mind. Don't become a hostage to your past, but by always reviewing your mistakes. Don't remind yourself of what should have, could have, or would have been. Release it, let it go, and move on. That's exactly what I was saying. Need I say more? That was exactly what I just said. Oh, also, what can you expect? Money, baby. Money. Money. You can expect money coming your way, okay? You're going to be feeling very abundant, very joyful. You guys might even be making amends with a step sibling, or that's where that conflict is with a step sibling or with a sibling that's got you very angry and frustrated. But guess what? You're going to let that go. And the more you begin to let stuff go, the more your money going to grow, because you're focused on completely different. You're focused on moving forward. You're focused on growing. So the more you let stuff go, the more money is going to be in your favor, the more happiness, the more joy, the more peace. The more you release, the more it will be replaced with something better. But the more you hold on to it, the more of that is what, like, so say you're holding on to anger and you have the anger magnet. The anger magnet is literally going to attract all the things that make you angry, that frustrate you, that overwhelm you, because you are holding the anger magnet. When you let that anger magnet go and you pick up a money magnet, you are literally attracting things and opportunities that will bring you money. That's actually a really good way to explain that. So yeah, that's what I have for you, pile number 2. I'm going to move on to pile number 3. If you like this video, like it, subscribe, leave me a comment down below. And hey, y'all, hey to everybody that said hey to me. I just wanted to tune into this reading real quick. But yeah, hey, y'all, hey. Make sure y'all like and subscribe. But yeah, I'm moving on to pile number 3. Okay, pile number 3, if you chose this beautiful bracelet. Let's see the good stuff that's coming to you. excuse me, this from now until January 1st. Ooh, you about to get a visit. You guys are going to get a visit from somebody. Somebody's wanting to work with you, okay? You might be getting a visit from somebody that's wanting to propose like a work proposal, wanting to experiment with something. You guys are also really focused on your knowledge and focused on your, like for you, it's like, where does things begin? Like, where is my beginning? How do I fit into this equation of life? How can I, hold on, how can I, you know, move ahead? Like, you guys are probably going back to school or studying something as well. Ooh, you guys are also like Ooh, hold on. You guys are resculpting yourself. You guys are reinventing yourself. Okay, you guys are becoming like this pop my collar type of person. Yes, that's what I'm talking about. You reinventing yourself with this knowledge that's presenting itself to you. You guys are reinventing yourself. Mm-hmm. You gonna really feel like you're on top of the world, pile number 3. That's what's coming to you. After the storm is in reverse. So you might be currently in like this chaotic situation, but after the storm comes a rainbow of hope and of good things to let you know that good things are on the horizon. So this is so good. This is like the end of a tough situation, the passing, and the reminder that this too shall pass. So, oh, it's chaotic, it's shaky, it's the end of the world, but that too shall pass. That moment will pass. It will not stay that way forever. But you have you've gotten some new information and you've done some like reinventing of yourself. Yes. And you're waking up and just conquering your demons. You're conquering your fears. You're going against the grain because people are saying like, oh, if I was you, I would have done this and this and this. And you're no longer trying to follow in that path because that path wasn't working for you. You're doing what's best for you. Longing for home, homesick for the stars. Yeah, you're finding your way. I got goosebumps. Breath of the cosmos, my will to thy will, micromanaging with the universe. So for you, pal number 3, you were feeling lost and confused. You were feeling like that episode of SpongeBob when Sandy was like, "I wanna go home," when she really missed her family and whatnot. That's what you feeling like, even though you got, maybe, I don't know if you have family, but or maybe you lost a loved one. Okay, maybe you lost a loved one, or you lost family, or you don't have family, you don't have community, you feel like you don't have support, and you're feeling very homesick, you're feeling very lost, you're feeling very isolated, you're feeling like even when you have someone, you feel like you're just alone. See that? Like, they're together, but also like, I'm feeling alone. You are going to be moving against the grain, literally doing things different. So the path that you were on, you're literally going in a completely different way. For some of y'all, that's a career change. For some of y'all, that's literally changing. I don't know if that's changing your appearance by like getting body surgery, reconstructive surgery, or something like that. Some of y'all might have been in a fire or lost some stuff in a fire or something like that. You guys are reinventing yourself, recreating yourself. Yeah, like something caught you, maybe you was cheated on, like something caught you by surprise, and it just, you are moving with grace, surprisingly. Like whatever this was that caught you off guard, it literally shook up your world, but this too shall pass. It was literally feeling like you wanted to kamikaze maybe thoughts, but you are gaining your strength. You have found strength where you didn't know that you had any more strength left. You are learning how to work with the universe to get the life that you want, or work with God, whatever you believe in, to get what you want. Okay? You are literally speaking good things over you. You are literally speaking life into you. This homesickness, like you feel very homesickness and lost. But once you're going to start feeling nurtured, and it's not going to necessarily come from someone. It maybe come from you giving you what you need, or just finding out something about yourself. Okay, some type of knowledge is going to present itself to you, or someone's going to say something to you that's literally going to create like that aha moment, and you're going to literally start to reinvent yourself, reconstruct yourself, and pick yourself up, because it's like being battered and bruised and beat, and then just finding the strength to fight back, finding the strength to leave, finding the strength to get over obstacles. Look at that. Get yourself together first. We're looking for a partnership. Like, why are we always looking for a partnership? Like, we just got dumped. That's the time we work on ourselves, but we want to jump into a relationship. You got people spying on you. Like, you are dealing with a lot of like stuff. People wanting to Netflix and chill. People wanting to tie you up. People fantasizing about you. People putting spells and rituals on you, or this could be you like diving into something like this, and then also it backfiring because of your intentions, or because of you just being emotionally in not the greatest place. And then we got Netflix and chill. You guys need to relax. You're gonna put more. This is like the post I made when it says when I was talking about taking your PTO days, because like there are people who get PTO and will never use it. Like, use the PTO. You literally get paid to take that day off. So just chill out. But that's what I mean by putting yourself first. You are literally going to start putting yourself first, and it's going to be so beautiful. You are going to be like, because it's like doing things that you never done before. Okay? You're going to be putting yourself first. You've never done that before. You put everybody and their mama above you. Like, you're going to be putting yourself first, and you're going to wake up feeling very grateful that you did. You are literally putting your needs above anyone else's, because you got to take care of you. No one else, if no one else is taking care of you, then who is there to take care of you? That's why you was feeling so homesick, that I want my mom, like I want somebody to hug me and nurture me and care for me. You find it in you, and you found it in you. And that's what's so beautiful. Like, you are no longer, you are somebody with boundaries. You ain't taking no SHIT no more. So I think that's very beautiful, and that's what you got to expect. Like, your eating habits have changed. You're thinking different. All those people that wanted to steal your joy and drain your joy no longer have access to you. And that's such a beautiful thing. And let them stay mad, because you are protected. You got a whole new relationship with yourself, with your spirit team. You got a whole new relationship. This is what you do. Think about it, ringing all the things that come along when you make me. You make me. But that's what I have for you, time number 3. If that made sense, if you like this video, if you want more, then make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. And I will see you guys next time, sending loads of love your way. Bye. Bum. Bum, bum. Oh, yeah. Bye, y'all.